going on, my Super Sandwiches? Romstar here with Kirabug for Dragon Ball Super Episode 62, talk, discussion, review, whatever the hell kind of label you want to toss on it. We're talking about the next and most recent episode. So, let's talk about the disappointment part first. How about that?
Yeah, like I was eating these macadamia sea salts, and like 10 minutes into the episode, I was like, wow, I'm more interested in my macadamia nuts than this episode. It was sad.
To be fair, they left last week's episode on such a high note. Like, Trunks had this incredible transformation. It was very, very confusing. It's like, we saw the blue aura, but the yellow aura on the outside. So it's like, oh, next week for 62, we're probably going to get the explanation for what the form is. We're going to get an epic fight. We didn't get any of that. Instead, what we got was Trunks literally gets knocked out in the first 2 seconds. Well, I mean, to be fair, he was a badass, and the entire fight was pretty good. Like, he was like, standing up to both Black and Zamasu together. Like, they were attacking him relentlessly, and the fact that he was able to keep up and not go down while Vegeta and Goku were down was incredible. Like, I love that part. That was a great storyboard right there. But as far as what I expected, it's like after seeing Goku face off against Black last week, and then a couple weeks ago when we had that other intense fight, it's like the what's the word? The expectations were really high, and then it didn't happen. It's like, oh.
Plus the bad animation was.
Yeah, they were definitely a lot of wonky parts. The art was very wonky at times, and
it wasn't smooth.
No, not at all. And the animation also was very stiff. I mean, for starters, they reused several scenes several times. When they were showing from Mafuba, same scene. When they showed off the part where Black is about to fire the Ki Blast, same scene. Literally, they just reused it. It's as if they saved all their budget in this episode for the flashback, and that by far was the best part when it showed, King Piccolo facing off against Roshi and Roshi doing the Mafuba. That was probably the highlight of the episode. But as far as everything else, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. I guess I'll wait till next week.
Yeah.
So to kind of break down everything that happened, now we can actually discuss the breakdown in case you didn't watch for whatever reason. We got the fights continuing. Trunks is transforming. He's raging, getting really, really angry, trying to hold Black Zamasu back and allow Goku, Vegeta, Bulma to get back in time or to the past and figure out a way to, succeed, to beat Black, beat Zamasu. Like, what can be done? And there they find Beerus, and Beerus is all like, you're right. So I guess, Trunks' argument was pretty good.
I suspected all along.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is Beerus, he acted very, very differently. And they show off at the very end when he immediately, instead of going home, because he was all like, oh, well, this is my time. I don't care what happens in the future. I'm only responsible for this world, whatever. Peace out. He left. But at the end, we see him talking to Gowasu. He's with Whis, and they're looking for a solution. And what Whis says, Whis just made it seem like that because of Beerus getting scolded so many times in the episode, he feels responsible for everything that's happening. And he's trying to figure out a way to do it. Because, he himself said, which I thought was interesting, he himself says if he goes to the future, he can handle Zamasu himself. Now, I can't tell if this is like tough guy talk or if it's a kind of God thing. Like, even though Zamasu is immortal, can Beerus actually destroy him? Like, is there some kind of loophole with gods? And it makes sense. I mean, there should be something that allows, gods to destroy other people even if they're immortal. It don't make sense.
He is the god of destruction. So
exactly.
If anyone is gonna destroy Zamasu, it would be the god of destruction.
Exactly. But unfortunately, though, it's like traveling to the future, or time traveling at all for God is like super severe taboo. And because of that, we sadly will not see Beerus destroy Zamasu again. I mean, at least we got it once. We saw, in the main timeline where he just took him out, which was beautiful. Hawkeye. But as far as, future Zamasu and Black, it's going to have to be relied on both Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks to figure out a way to stop him. So we know that. But the most interesting line in the episode was when they were talking to Gowasu, and Gowasu was like, this is my responsibility, duh. I chose Zamasu, and I kind of made this problem. Even though
he said that was the cause of all of this.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you should have realized this a long time ago. But now, the fact that Gowasu is trying to figure out a way that he can help out is very interesting because in a couple of episodes, and this is a small spoiler, in a couple of episodes, there is an episode title. If you want to skip this, feel free to skip this because I don't want to ruin this part for everybody. There is an episode title talking about merged Zamasu. And I can't tell if this is we're talking about fusion or if they are going to fuse or maybe it's some kind of new power up for Zamasu himself. But merged Zamasu makes me think of fusion. And if Black and Zamasu do indeed fuse together, then the only other option that could happen at that point is Goku and Vegeta would have to fuse, or even Trunks, or somebody would have to fuse, because the way it stands right now, Zamasu and Black are stronger than Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks put together. So if they fuse, then the only thing that can happen next is there has to be a fusion. And the only thing I can think of is what if Gowasu somehow gives his Potara earrings to both Goku and Vegeta when they go back into the future this next time, and they have that as like a plan B or plan C actually. Plan A, of course, is the Mafuba, which is, we saw Goku training with poor Turtle, doing the Mafuba over and over again, literally for hours, because we saw the sunrise. And as I said before, I don't think the Mafuba is going to work. It's way too easy. The Mafuba, to me, seems more of like a, oh yeah, remember Dragon Ball? Here's a quick, montage of Dragon Ball when, was used against King Piccolo. But again, even then, the Mafuba didn't really work.
But I feel like it is necessary for them to try it, because if they didn't, guess what? All of us fans would be like, well, why didn't they use that? And then, so they have to show that it won't work.
I do know that a couple weeks ago, there were several of you guys who commented on my videos as well as on Twitter, like, well, what's evil containment wave? Mafuba, can that come back? And I was like, yeah, that's actually a good theory. And I'm glad that they're actually doing that. Like, I love that they're showing off, stuff from the past, especially from Dragon Ball. It's great. By the way, to those who don't watch Dragon Ball, go watch Dragon Ball. Trust me on it. It's a great series. You'd be surprised I have to say that. A lot of people did not actually grow up watching Dragon Ball. It's great. We should rewatch it, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna force you.
You don't need to force me.
It's also true. But we did just finish Dexter, so we can start watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we can.
So yeah, the Mafuba is most likely going to fail, and I'm pretty sure Zamasu is going to stop that. Now here's the thing. I've noticed that, and me and Geek can talk about this. I noticed that they're traveling back and forth. Goku Black made it his mission to destroy the last time machine, and I feel like because they're going back and forth again, I feel like the next time they go up, there won't be a return trip back. And because of that, I feel like Zamasu or Black or somebody will destroy the time machine once again. Because the fact that they keep going back and forth is it's a cop out. It's really easy to do. I mean, every time they get defeated, just go back home. So I feel like the next time they go back into the future, it'll be like, all right, you know what? This is it. You have to figure out what to do here. So in the situation, either beat Goku, beat Black, or beat Zamasu or beat Black. But I feel like when they go back into the future, they'll probably destroy a time machine, and then they'll be kind of trapped there. Now, the problem is what happens then? Well, the only other option I can think of is, Goku could always hit the Omni King button.
I was thinking that too.
Because we're still waiting on Omni King to show up, and whether it be, I don't want him to show up and be the reason why Black and Zamasu are defeated. That'll be a bigger cop out than the Mafuba.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they go into the future again for this next trip, Zamasu destroys this. It's like, okay, look, you guys are gonna have to stop the problem right now, because Black and Zamasu did point out the fact that every god is dead in that world right now, that timeline, and the only key to potentially stopping them is the time machine. So he's gonna probably do everything he can, both of them will, to destroy the time machine. So what I feel is gonna happen is probably next week or week after that, when they go into the future, try the Mafuba, it's gonna fail, number one, and two, they're gonna destroy a time machine. And now it's like, all right, what are you gonna do next? What do you do? So I'm thinking that because Gowasu said that line at the end, is like, this is my responsibility, I'll figure it out, and they have no other Potara earrings other than Supreme Kai, I guess you could also give it to him. I feel like just to be like some kind of use or some kind of help, it's like, all right, you know what? Let me help you. Take these, put these on if you need them. We'll worry about splitting you guys later, because we already know that the Dragon Balls can fix it. We saw Kibito Kai and Kibito and the Supreme Kai split in the manga and the anime, so you can use that later. So I feel like we might get some Super Vegito action in the near future, and I hope so, because seeing that in today's standards would be incredible. On top of that, they're gods. I mean, who would not want to see
that's true.
Super Saiyan Blue, freaking Super Saiyan Blue, Super Vegito? I mean, incredible. It'd be awesome. It's super hype. Now, I'm a big fan of Gogeta, but I don't think they have time to dance. Like, hey, yo, Zamasu Black, hold on, we're gonna do this dance real fast. They're not gonna do that. Like, Zamasu, the reason why Zamasu and Black are such great villains is because they don't stall. Like, Cell will be like, yeah, go ahead, fuse. I want to test my power, and then he will lose.
Dragon Ball Z is known for stalling in fights. It's like, why don't you just punch him in the face while he's doing this?
Exactly, and
the freaking spirit bomb. And
yeah,
really?
just hold on, I need 5 episodes. No, listen, this is how this works. Zamasu and Black get stuff done, and that's what I always liked about Trunks too. Trunks is great because when the Majin Buu threat happened in his timeline, when Deborah showed up with Babidi, what did he do? He literally killed them before they could do it. That's how it should have been done. Whereas Goku and Vegeta are kind of idiots, and they usually they exacerbate stuff basically, which means to make things worse.
Yeah.
It's from Shaun of the Dead. No, but just someone exacerbating stuff. No, but I feel like because of how evil and on the plan they are, Zamasu and Black will do everything they can to not let them fuse. And on top of that, Zamasu should know what happens. Like, oh, they got the Potara, stop them. They might even try to stop that. And before they do get the Potara, when they bought the views and they crushed the earrings before that happens, in which case, like, oh, what happens now? So yeah. The last thing I'll talk about is we still have no explanation about Trunks. Like I said, I was hoping they would explain. I mean, he has blue ki inside his yellow ki. It's like a fake Super Saiyan blue. I don't know. Hopefully next week they might explain what happened. But there's potential there for Trunks to go Super Saiyan blue in the future. So hopefully we can see something like that. Because it'll be nice to see Trunks get a transmission. Although, here's a question I asked today. Would you rather have seen Trunks go Super Saiyan 3 or the form that he had? I'd rather go Super Saiyan 3 because this would have been epic to see it.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
I mean, we know the power scale would have been off. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 isn't the same level as the Super Saiyan God, but still, it would have been cool to see someone else go Super Saiyan 3 outside of Goku for once. Although, if they can explain what his form is, I'm okay with that then too. So, I guess for now, let's wait a couple more days, 5 days to be exact. And when Saturday rolls around, we'll get some more information, hopefully. And on top of it, we'll get an intense fight. Next week, I'm excited about because Vegeta seems to get more and more angry. And he's just been getting his ass kicked every single time. And hopefully now, when he's going to go train in a time chamber while everybody's kind of waiting for the time machine to fill up. I feel like when he goes back, he's going to have like some epic revenge time against Zamasu Black. Fingers crossed he doesn't get these usual L's that he's been getting. But I want him to just basically, get some kind of form of satisfaction. And then from there, they can figure out what happens next. They're going to attempt the Mafuba probably, and then hopefully, if the rumors are true, it's going to go into the stages of fusion. So we'll see what happens there. But for now, what do you guys think of episode 62, I guess?
I want to see like a side series called Epic Revenge Time of just Vegeta getting revenge on everyone.
Vegeta's getting some W's. It's funny, you haven't seen this, but like they revealed Goku Black gameplay during the live stream that we were at. Oh no, you didn't watch that. And it's funny because during the actual gameplay, they showed off Goku Black's combos and stuff, but they used Super Saiyan God Vegeta as the dummy.
That's funny.
Just getting his ass kicked the whole time. I was like, even in the game. So,
yeah.
Shout out to the Vegeta fans.
That's funny.
Anyway, so let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on episode 62. If you're hyped for the next episode, any other thing that we might have missed. Shout out to Gohan realizing again that he could have been a use. You saw that rage inside his heart. Like he's like, you know what? I think I could have helped. Hopefully that might lead to something, but we don't know. But for now, Chi-Chi's still annoying. And anything else you want to say?
Yes.
Let us know your thoughts. I mean, didn't you want to tell her? It's like, oh, where's Goku? I don't know. Why do you have to come right now? Shh, go away.
So dense.
Yeah. Anyways, let us know your thoughts on episode 62. If you're hyped for the series, enjoy these reviews, all that stuff, leave a like. And I guess for now, we end the video right here. So enjoy the rest of the day. This has been Kieran back on Rhyme Style, and we'll see you guys in the next review next week. Peace.